Investigate the corner store. What corner store? Ma'am, you're a little bit ahead of me in... Oh, I guess there? That's the corner store? Sure. I have a feeling this is where enemies are gonna start showing up.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Okay, so I need that number. I'm guessing this is where the survival part of the survival horror is gonna begin. Huh. Okay. Oh! Oh, oh God, how much health do you... Hey! Oi! Oi! Oi, oi, oi! Emily? Oh my God. How... Oh, okay, they are a little bit bullet spongy. Good to know. There was a second one there and now it's gone. I also don't know. Is this how I heal? No? How do I heal? G? Yes, okay, healing is on G. Kinda silly that they have the directions for the controller if I'm not playing it on a controller. I'm playing it on a PC and therefore it should offer me the information for my mouse and keyboard. Because while having a controller is wonderful and definitely should be offered, it is not the basic controls for the system I'm playing on.
I can't go that way.
Yeah, I'm glad. Now I'm glad the game is giving me a bunch of bullets. Because otherwise I would be in trouble based on how much shooting those basic enemies needed.
This can't be.
This can't be? What can't be? Johnny the Conqueror? Is that the name of your corner store? I guess this is just to call enemies over. Hello? Sir!
Emily? Is that you?
Yes!
Baptiste?
How'd you get here?
I was back at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle. I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
Sure. You okay?
What happened, Baptiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
You don't want to come with me?
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
So, Miss Marcus, is that the last name he knew us by? That makes more sense because I'm wondering, like, how did he not know they were family if her last name is Hartwood and the guy's last name is Hartwood? Okay, Batista's key. There are 3 keys on the chain. One that opens up Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. There are 2 belonging to Derceto. One for the clerk's office and one for the library. Alright, we can use that when we get back there. Are you sure you don't want to come with me, dude? You know, 2 is better than 1. How do I talk to you? Like, stand in a specific
Are you
place.
staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
Your sister. She also works at Derceto?
Yeah, she the one who got us jobs.
Huh.
Be careful, okay?
You said it, miss.
So, Miss Jackson is the lady who sold him the talisman. He did mention her in his diary. And she lives somewhere down the street. I'm guessing the street? It came the other way, so... What even are you? Like 2 people fused together. Say, long distance is the key. Yeah. Though the amount of bullets they take is alarming. Oh, it's up there. So this is the place he was in. Didn't he say he locked it up so the ghouls wouldn't get inside? He locked the ghoul in here. Oh, where did it go? There it is. What's this? Okay. Smack it. There we go. I'm getting mixture of ranged and melee is the key. Yeah, so far, not scary. Interesting, but not scary.
This must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman.
There's another talisman.
It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
It's huge. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the number looked to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish, and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Oh, can I No, I can't spin it. It's not a 3D object.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman.
Ah. Wait, let me go out of this. Let me look around. Because I think I know what the number is. We saw it in his diary. 358.
I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
58.
What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Isn't that the table we were at? Oh. Okay. One of the pictures was this, but you don't want to interact with it. The second picture was this table, and I don't know what I don't know what the last picture was. That was very unclear, game. And I cannot get to see the pictures again?
Emily found this waking dream disturbingly persuasive.
Yeah. I don't want to listen to you. That was unclear.
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm
Hello?
very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, well, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood.
Oh.
The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seems certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Yes.
Do you know where he could have gone?
Under your care.
I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
Uh-huh.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy?
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood.
He
You
just
wouldn't
took
want
the
to take
drink
your
away.
uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
Is that a threat, sir?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
Uh-huh. I don't know, something feels a little bit off.
Detective Carnby.
Oh, hello.
God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain.
Why am I now covered
I
in
think
mud?
I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss.
She
You're
wasn't in
clearly
the doctor's
upset.
office.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Just take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea is, where Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
I have a really strong feeling there is a different story depending on who
I'm
you're
not
playing.
crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
Yeah, you're batshit insane. Yeah, so it's definitely a different story depending on the characters. At least that's the feeling I'm getting.
If a talisman like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world. Like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
Why am I now covered in mud? I wasn't before. Oh, it's because I'm injured. So I get dirtier the more injured I am, and then I get better when I'm done healing. That makes sense. Kinda, for the game. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this part. So far, the game doesn't really feel scary, it more feels just kinda off. The animations don't feel quite right, the voice acting is fine, but mix it with the animations and just the script, it feels kinda off. I don't know. I don't dislike it, but I'm not really loving it either. We'll see where it goes. Tell me, what are your first thoughts on the game? Let's talk about it down in the comments. And while you're down there, do the good YouTube stuff. And in the end, all I want to say is takk fyrir að horfa og eigðu yndislegan dag.